everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be playing The Sims 4, but I just got a new pack as well as a new kit, so I thought why not we explore it together. So the first part of this is I'm just gonna make my Sims. I'm new to this whole pack. So this is all very new for me. So I'm first going to create a girl and show you what the girl's items are, create a boy, blah, blah. We'll go from there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check market to just werewolves. Just werewolves. That's it. Just werewolves. So it's in game pack, werewolves. Alright, so we got a lot of fun new hair designs. A lot of them I would definitely use in other gameplays. Maybe not all of them, but like that one's like really cute and with like a good face shape I could make it work. This one's also really cute. It's like layers. I love this one so much. This one yeah, it's the same, so I don't know. These I don't really like. These I don't think I would really be using these much. It really does just depend on the person that I'm making. Like maybe like I don't really mind, you know, maybe I might, I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to do, no, you know what, I'll do this. I want to do this. It fits her face shape really well, and we're not going to go over. Alright, so I got a new eyes. We're just going to start off with eyes. So for kids, okay, we got a lot. So I got this from the new kit. They obviously mistaked a color, but that's fine. But yeah, so there's that one. There's also this one, which is probably like one of my like lovelies. Like I love this one so much. Here, I'm gonna get different eyes so you can kind of see these better. Alright, hold on. Not good. Okay, that's good enough for now. But yeah, so there's like this one, which is also very, very pretty. Has a nice little brown shade to it. This one's also very, very lovely. Again, I might add, I really do love this one too. Same with this one. I like how it's like kind of like glittery if you want to go for more like a watery kind of glittery look. Same with this one. This one's really nice. So I love a lot of these and I'm so happy with them. I could not be any more happier than I am right now with them. I think I'm gonna do this one because, no, I'm gonna do this one. Fits that spooky vibe. So there's a lot in this pack. I'm obviously not going to be able to cover everything in this pack, but we will do, that's why I'm gonna do separate parts. So if you guys enjoy this video, let me know. But let me sorry, I never use those eyebrows. I always use these ones because to me they just look more natural. And then I always use eyelashes. I never not use eyelashes. I will always use eyelashes. So let me go here. Let me go to the eyelashes. And I'm going to get these and put them on full. Because for me, I like either there be like, you know, fake lashes. Or they're just the normal lashes. Majority of the time I use them because I just use them for normal lashes. I just use them like, you know, they're normal lashes. These are all the new eyeliners we get. They, again, look super duper good. And honestly, they fit her very, very well. Sorry, I keep on, like, getting out and in. Like, don't mind me. Again, oh my gosh, these are so pretty. And the fact that, like, Sims 4 is making these. Well, I think it's, like, other people. So, to the other people who are making these, you got a lot of time on your hands. And it's really good. Like, you spent really good time on this. So I love those. Definitely be using those. The permanent one I'm going to use right now is this one because it fits her aesthetic that I'm going for. I kind of want to go like dark, kind of like, you know, gloomy, you know, because that's her world. Alright. That's what I'm going to put her in. So I also love this blush. Don't get me wrong. I definitely love this blush from high school. But these might honestly replace it. Not permanently, but I might use these a lot of the time. Because they're the perfect, you can either go for, like, just cheeks, you can go, like, this is, like, even one that has, like, you know, like, this is just so good. Like, the fact that, like, people are able to, like, put these together, oh my gosh, I can't. So the one we're going to be using is this one, and then I'm going to just lessen that brightness, kind of. Sorry, that wasn't even brightness that I was talking about. Alright, so I know there's a lot of new cute ones. Yes! Oh my gosh, bro! These are so realistic, too! This is crazy. I don't even... Dude, this is like... In my opinion, this is like so good. To me, I don't even need CC, like custom content for these. Because you get all these. And these look so good and crazy realistic. This is just out of this world. The only thing with this one is I like it, but there's not really that much difference between the colors. Which, I mean, I understand. It's a gloss. It's just a top coat. It's a gloss. It's not meant to be looking different from all the colors, but I don't know. But, like, it's really, really, like, everything else is just so good. I always use these lips, and this makeup is making it look so stunning. So stunning. And then they've got, so they've got, like, the whole, oh my gosh, you can do, like, like beauty marks. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is actually so good. The fact that, like, bro, and you can go for light, or you can go for, like, the nice little, like, crimson kind of, like, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna go to accessories because it says there is some new. Yes, this goes with the wolf pack very, very well. Same with this. I think I want to keep this one though because I like it a lot. All right, so we are gonna go up all the way up to here. Okay, so you definitely get a lot of stuff with this one. I think I'm just gonna lessen it to where it's just this. I didn't put any of them on yet. So let's go through test run. This one's very good. I love all the holes because it fits, first of all, really well with the theme. Second of all, another outfit for, like, my teenagers or just, like, normal moms that I feel like I want them to have this style. You know what I mean? Like, I would love this. So this is really good. It fits everything very, very well. And the fact that they even have just some blank options like this is perfect for if you just want to use it for normal, like, everyday, not werewolf. But, like, this is really, really good. I love that. This is kind of similar to this. Don't get me wrong, I love The Sims. But, like, I feel like you didn't need to add this twice. They really could have just chosen one of these because these both fit the pack while looking really cute and stylish. So they really could have just picked either one. In my opinion, they didn't really need to include both. But really cute, and I would definitely use it. Same with that. This is another one that I would definitely use. And then there's this one, which fits with the theme, and it looks adorable. Same with this one. Fits with the theme and looks adorable. And then kind of another same design that they did not really need to add because it just looks like a double design. But it's cool. It's cool. I think it looks good, so it's fine by me. Nice little just simple shirt. And then again, another one, you did not really need to add it completely, but it's fine. You know, like, I like it. It's cute. I'd wear it. But for this concept, I'm going to do this one because it looks very, very cute. This one, again, looks really, really good while sticking with the theme. Same with this one. I don't like these pants. I don't understand why The Sims needs to bring this design back. This one is definitely cute. Same with this one. Same with this one. Kind of just like another skirt design, but just with, like, a jacket over it. Still cute, though. Cute, not bad. Everything really does fit with the theme. So, I mean, they're right there. Alright, this one's really, really cute, too. I don't know if it's personally my taste, but it's not bad. It might be looking good, depending on the circumstance. Same with this. This one's pretty good. This one kind of gives me fairy vibes with, like, the pouch. Because, you know, they have the pouches with, like, the pants. This one, I love it. It's honestly to die for. Like, I want this. I wish I had this somewhere. Super duper cute. Same with this, definitely adorable. I definitely love it a lot. Same with this. So I love majority of the full body outfits. Same with this. This is just 100% up my alley. But the one I'm going to permanently be using for this girl, for this video, is, I think I definitely want to use this one and then use this. Or I could do a different one. I think I actually like this one more. Yeah, I think I like that one more. Or there's this one, pink or purple. Let's do pink. It fits with her vibe way more. Let's go to accessories. There's no accessories. This one's really cute. There's a lot of bandages, which I mean makes sense. They definitely fit with the theme. It's not like they're not fitting with the theme. You know, they're not like, oh, okay, we're gonna have this random thing here, you know. So I definitely really like it that they're fitting. I think I want to use this one, and then I'm going to use that. And then for fingers, okay, so kind of gave away a bit of the wolf, but that's going to be for the wolf, so that's not for her. This is one of them. Pretty cute, pretty cute, pretty cute. I would definitely use it sometimes. This is the same design as earlier. Pretty cute. Kind of similar. Yeah. I don't use the nails that much, so it's not really a concern for me. Not bad, though. And then I like these because they kind of look good, and they add more, you know, to the style. I feel like maybe just doing that. And then I'm going to get rid of the bracelet. You don't really need that. No, I wanted to keep the rings because they fit. Because that was what I wanted to do. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go to shoes and see what kind of shoes they got. I think they got a lot of teared up with shoes, which I mean fits. These are the best, honestly. Like, I would use these for any occasion. My one thing is that they are so high. So high. And they're not bad. But in the back of my head, I'm like, why did they have to make them so high? But it's not bad. I would definitely use them. I like the outfit she's in right now, so I'm just going to leave her like that. So I need to get her formal outfits together. Okay, so now that she is good, so I'm going to go ahead and also go over the traits. So here is a werewolf one. Werewolf Werewolf initiate. This sim wants to unleash her inner beast and become a werewolf. That's what I'm going to do for her because I want her to, you know, get bit by a werewolf. So I'm going to see if she has anything in these. I wouldn't assume she does, but, you know, you never know with these kinds of things. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what all new traits we get for the werewolf. Okay. I don't think we really get a lot. I thought we were going to kind of get more, to be honest with you, because there's a lot. So I thought we were going to get more than, you know, just an aspiration. But it's not bad. So I'm going to do Love Bug because we are going to do Art Lover. She loves art. I'm going to have her be a painter. We'll see what kind of things we do. And neat. She loves things to be neat. I forgot to make her, like, lovely makeup look for her basic everyday stuff, so just let me do that. The only time, again, I don't particularly use, I say no makeup for the gym, because I love The Sims, but for me, I feel like I need to have it at least a bit realistic sometimes, not all the time. But sometimes I need to at least have it a bit realistic to put that fun in there. So, you know, she won't use makeup all the time, but just for specific cases. So we've got that. And then I know, it's glowing. It's saying, like, look, you got a new thing. You got a new thing. Yes. Now time to make the beast. The beast. So the man is going to be the werewolf. That is such a crazy transition, by the way. It is so adorable for it. So the first thing, I'm going to go out of order. Usually I'll do their normal look first before their, this look. So, but basically it helps you see of everything that they have. So we're going to cross out formal and just see what we get. Oh, because that's the way. We're going to cross out formal. They kind of get the same things as the females. I mean, I'm not mad, but I wish I would have at least had a bit more, maybe, consideration in a way than just, oh, we're going to make you all the same. And then you can do body. What do you want him to look like? I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do the normal type. There's these hairs, not very much. I feel like in this case, I would use these kind of hairs. What the frick? What the actual, oh, I didn't go over these for the females. Whatever, they get the same thing as the male for, the face stuff, the makeup stuff. They get the same thing. So you have this, which is, oh, that's for the makeup. Okay. You get these new scratches under the eye, but that's really it. And then for these, you get a whole lot more of the little scarrings, which, sorry, that was not part of it, which makes sense, but yeah. So that's about it. But I think I'm going to get a bit more realistic here and give him a bit of scarring. Okay. We're going to do that one. No! I just want to get rid of the facial hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get rid of the facial hair. I didn't want claw marks. Because before he was a werewolf, Doi kind of got attacked by other wolves. And whenever he transforms, it kind of interferes with his facial area because he's scratching everything. So sometimes he accidentally scratches himself by mistake. So they kind of get a bit new things. They get 2 new things that the females do not. Oh, no, never mind. They basically get everything that the females do, which isn't bad. But I feel like they could have had a bit more. Especially because you're saying werewolf pack, you know what I mean? I feel like I kind of would have wanted there to be more, but it is what it is. Not bad though. Just because of that, I do not say it's. I'm not over here. Don't mind me. I'm just adding in small notations of how I feel about certain things. But do not take my word that, oh, this pack is, don't take what I'm saying as, oh, this pack is awful, because it's not. I haven't even scratched the surface. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with this pack and for this pack that makes your game very interesting. It adds an element that your Sims can't normally do. I kind of wish they got, more side traits than just one aspiration, because the side traits, you can do so much with the side traits. And with the werewolf pack, you can do a lot to make interesting traits. But they decided to go the lazy route. Don't get me wrong, I love The Sims 4. But they kind of went the lazy route and just made an aspiration, when they could have done a lot more traits. I think they have new stuff for party wear. They do. I'm going to use this one. I know never mind, I didn't use it. Just having to kind of make up a lot of stuff on my own. Whether then it would have been really nice if they just, We're going to do this. Oh, suit and tie. Swimming's fancy up in here. You got dressed for the occasion. Swimming's fancy. I want to see if they get earrings. Yeah, that's what I suspect. Same thing. I'm sorry, why didn't they say they had anything new? I would have been here the whole time. They never said they had any new piercings. What the crap is that? Why didn't they say anything? Okay, well, I'm going to put those on my girl. But, Why didn't they say anything? You know what I mean? Like, what was that? Like, they blow up yellow saying it contains a new item. So I literally just assumed it didn't have any new items. Why didn't they say that they had new piercings? Why didn't they say anything? He's a goofball, he's childish, he's clumsy. His name is going to be Lucas Peterson. I thought he didn't have, like, you know, the nose piercing. I was about to be like, brother, I put it on you, but no. Now we get to go to the new city. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. When I tell you I'm excited, I am excited. Oh my gosh, I'm overly excited for everything. We get a bunch of new items, everything. So we're gonna do spring. Okay, all right, not bad. They've kind of got a lot of stuff going. We're gonna do this because it is a empty lot. I'm going to cheat the money because I'm here to just experience what all they have to offer. I'm not here to, you know, make sure, you know, they work. Maybe later in the series, I'll reverse their money to 0 and have them, you know, work. But right now, I'm just here to capture the basics of what you can and can't do, etc. So we're going to do oh, no. I was about to put in bb.move objects. I was like, what are you doing, girl? And let's just map out what their house is gonna look like. So this is gonna be their bedroom. This is going to be their bathroom. So we're gonna go ahead and lessen it. They don't need that big of a bathroom. Same with the room. They don't need that big of a room. Alright, this is gonna be their kitchen. That's a lot more better setup. Bathroom. Okay, now we're gonna add some thickness to it, make it a bit of a thick boy, and then there. Okay, so that's what I want. Okay, so the first thing we're going to experience is new doors. Never seen any of these doors. This is a really cool back alley kind of looking door. This is a very cool, simple, plain. They've got one with graffiti on it. They've got one with no graffiti on it. They've got this one, which is like kind of looks worn down. They have this one, which I might just add over here to make it like an open entry kind of way. Not really like a, you know, you gotta, you know, open the door to get in here. Like, no, just have it be open because, well, their room I'm gonna put closed because they don't really need to have that opened. So this is going to be their area. Sorry, I'm kind of like trying to like concentrate very, very hard. And since, you know, it's a werewolf, their area is kind of run down. There is not going to be that much intact because, you know, werewolves came. Okay, and then these are their new windows, again, with the kind of like stone. A lot of it's stone related, which I mean is fine. I'm going to go ahead and just use these ones because they look pretty good. I don't usually add any windows in the bathroom. That's like the one area I don't ever add windows for. And then they've got a nice little ledge. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's nice. But we're just gonna do them by the door because just pretend like because of like how the door looks, they're like trying to like spice it up, make it look pretty because of, you know, the rundownness of it. Okay, now we're gonna go into here, and here they're gonna have a lot more stuff. So this is what their wallpaper. No, nothing. Are they sure they're not hiding anything from me? 'Cause sometimes they do that. Sometimes they hide. I knew it. They're hiding. I knew it. Them dirty dogs. We're gonna go ahead and do this one though because it adds, and we're gonna do the weared down type looking one because again, I like it more like worn down. It makes it look more realistic. And then now they have as well as this, which I'm not going to use. This I'm not going to use. This I'm not going to use. Just showing because they have a lot of the new stuff. Those stairs, I'm going to use it when I make them have children, but not right now. Only have one, and it's the wolf party bush. This, which I'm not using right now. That I'm not using. Alright, this is where the floors come in. I don't really know what all they have for floors, so just work with me here. So they've got new tile, which is amazing, because that shows that they care about the bathroom. Because, like, if you ask me, sometimes they leave out those basic parts, and I'm like, oh, why do you keep leaving those out? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you add, you know, cohesiveness. That is the only one I'm going to. Alright. Why did they do that? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so now we're just gonna have to use normal wood, because they didn't give us any. But to add to the spookiness, I'm gonna use this, because why not? It adds to it more for me, in my opinion. Alright, this is when they've got a lot of their new stuff. So let's see what all they've got here. Okay, so they've got a nice little bush. Well, not a bush, but like, you know, like a, sorry, itch my nose, like a log. And then they've got this, which is probably what I'm gonna use because I like it more. And then they've got a whole lot of chairs. They usually have, and a lot of the time, have more chairs than sofas. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. I don't know if they have a new ceiling fan, because if they were, I was like, I'm gonna use that. They've got this one, which I might use, to be honest. Just kind of tuck it away in the corner here for me. Okay, now I think I'm gonna use these ones. But they do look good as lights. They have that nice little white iridescent put out. A lot of the lights, and I don't know why The Sims 4 does this. They're like obsessed with like having the lights just be a yellow color that they give off. But these ones are really nice, and like they give off that white, you know. They don't give off the, oh, I keep on hitting my mic. They don't get off the, you know, they don't give off vibes like that. I don't really personally enjoy. They give off nice little, there you go, give off nice vibes. We're gonna put stone. We're gonna have it be stone, because I feel like that's really cool. Normal chair. I want them to have this one, but there's no good yellow. I mean, there's no good, no good white, so I'll just do basic. What we're gonna do is put down a little table, a random one, get a little game console in there if they're bored. This is the really new stuff I was looking at. Oh yeah, because I remember they kind of go on the floor a lot. By like transforming. They transform a lot on the floor. So, you know, a lot of that is going to cause, you know, some wears, some tears, you know, like not going to be perfect. This is where I have to do wild. This is wild fangs. That's so, that is so cool. They're taking the Sims from their game and putting them as like the, oh, that's so cool. I think I want to have it be vampire, because like vampire werewolves in the movies, they don't always mix well. And she loves anything werewolfy, so I'm gonna put these up on the wall because these look pretty good, to be honest with you. Oh, that one looks good. That one actually looks so good. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. So I'm gonna take away these windows. Oh my gosh, my mouse is irritating me right now. We're gonna take out this and we're gonna put it up like it's a little banner kind of thing. Oh, that's so cool. We're keeping that up. That looks so good. And then this one, which is a nice little, you know, we're gonna do a nice little butterfly, flower, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, we're gonna add the moon. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, we're gonna add, you know what we're gonna add? We're gonna add the moon and then a claw mark. Like it's clawing at the moon, because you get it? Like werewolves kind of relate. Yeah, that looks really, really cool. We're gonna keep that. And then we are going to do this one, because I don't think we've done it yet, and it looks cool. I don't think we've done it yet. I'm just kind of using every photo, picture, whatever, as an opportunity. I feel like I'm going to use a lot of these ones in here, because that's their room, but we'll get to that later. So is that everything that you can use? Okay, here's these. These are new. I did not see these. Oh, it's like a nice little cute little mushroom pot of... Oh, that's so cute. That kind of goes in like magical, kind of whimsical. You know, that's really cool. And then we're going to have a nice little gnome just wolfing out right there. Gonna have 2 gnomes actually. Just like wolfing out. I love that. Alright, that looks so cool. And then this is Beta in the Wild Wings, and then this is Delta again in the Wild Wings. I gotta look up these Wild Wings and try and figure out if they're like Wild Fangs. I've been saying Wild Wings these whole time. Wild Wings, yeah, they're Wild Wings, guys. But anyway, this looks kind of cool. A lot of ground plants, which I never ever mind ground plants. Yeah, it looks like really good. Okay, alright. And then they've got these. I can move these up. I don't know why they always do that. I know they're like, I know it's because they're like matching it to like how it's supposed to really look. But like, if the window like can go up, then why are you putting it all the way down? Move it up if it can go up. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to do it to the point where they're like, oh, you know, like, we're gonna cover. It's so dumb sometimes, but whatever. We are gonna have these ones because they give me more the kind that I want them to give off. Kind of give off the energy that I want them to, so that means we're using them. That looks really good. And then I think I'm gonna have to put like all those windows up, so you might see some footage of that. But yeah, it's so annoying how they do that. But that is my area. That's my living room. We're gonna see what kind of new stuff. Oh, look at them. She's flirty already. Alright, so they've got a new dumpster. This kind of looks like the one that you get from high school years, from the high school years pack. I don't understand why it was saying it can't reach. I don't get why it can't go there. Like, what's the issue? What is the issue? Oh! Chunk. You know what? I want to see what all they can do with that. So we're going to add that. Some activities for them to do. Out here. What the crap? And then just a new pot. So that's everything that they have out there. They have no new counters, which means I gotta use the counters. Alright, so this is my basic outline of how I want it to look. And I also forgot about something. But yeah, so that's my basic outline. I would usually like go like crazy or try to go crazy and start to decorate, but I really just want to get into the gameplay with you guys. So I'm just going to basically continue using just the stuff right now from the pack, and off video, when I'm off video and off camera, I might add a few things. So don't be alarmed if you see any like new things. It's not a new family, it's just I added stuff because I love adding stuff. Right now I just want to get into like a lot of the gameplay with you guys, so I'm just trying to kind of rush this while still showing you guys what you get in the pack. So this is what I get for the kitchen accessories. This one's pretty good. I might add that in there. And then, oh, okay. Oh, firewood rack. Yeah. Okay. And then let's see if we get any new tables. Alright, we do. We get a lot of new tables. So we get this little standard table with these nice little standard chairs. So really nothing that new, just kind of same old, like, you know, chairs. Nothing really like overly new or anything like that. They do have a new bar. Do I have any room out here for a bar? I don't think I do. I might just add it in their rooms. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah. Okay. I see. So that's that. So you get that stuff. I'm having to use the mushrooms a lot, so we're just going to use those again for the centerpiece. And then this time for the rug, I'm going to do an actual new rug and make it this nice little pink one. Really tie the whole look together. Let's see. Okay, alright, you get a lot of new stuff. I'm surprised that they didn't give any adult beds. Usually, and majority of the time, every pack comes with an adult bed. Like, there's not one pack that I haven't had that hasn't come with a adult bed. And I know that this is a adult bed. This is a regular adult bed. It's not like a kid's bed. I understand that, but I'm used to seeing a lot of the bigger beds that they put. They always at least have one big bed, even if it's, you know, not one small. They always have at least a big bed. Yeah, that is a kid's bed. So yeah, I'm surprised they don't really have an adult bed. So I'm just gonna use one that I already own. Still trying to make it fit the theme though. Maybe this one, because it still fits like the theme. And I can go for this mysterious looking one. If I can move this lantern. Yeah, I can go for the mysterious looking one. So I think I'm going to do that. And then these are okay. But I kind of have something similar in the... Whatever, I can't find it now. But it was in the Growing Together pack. You get something similar like that. So it's not really new, but it's not bad either. You get a new clock, but again, that's if you do the alpha in the Moonwood Collective, I guess. I don't know. You get this nice little big one that has a crack on it, but what do you expect, you know, when you're having werewolves, you know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? It's not going to look perfect. So we're gonna put it here so you can kind of look at themselves in the morning. This is literally the cutest mirror I've ever seen, to be honest with you. And then they have a nice little new, just like a simple little, you know, thing there. So yeah, okay, they didn't really come with a lot of new, you know, not really a lot of new stuff for them, so I'm kind of just going to have to add. But this is my girl. I'm going to make her do painting. So I need a room actually anyway for a painting easel. So it's actually not bad that they don't have a lot, because now I can put Oh my gosh, I don't want that. Because now I can put this in the middle and put that. Oh, by the way, I need to save my progress. So then that way it doesn't randomly shut down on me. Because my Sims 4 will do that. It's happened before. And it will happen again so many times. It will never not happen. Oh, I didn't know that they could do that. But it just kind of makes it not usable. Hold on, I'm going to save what I have right now, so that way if my computer just randomly decides to like shut down on me, I still have all my progress. I didn't lose anything, because that's what they always do, and it makes me so mad all the time. Okay, so they do have a new thing, which I want to look at here. Lunar something. Okay. I might give this. I'm going to put it up here. It might be nice to see what it does. This is her nice little water bottle. You know, hydration is important. And then this is her little organizer for if she can't, I can't fit that on there. Never mind. That's not her little organizer. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it at that for right now. Alright, I'm thinking of the painting easel going over here, because it has a lot more room over here than really anywhere else. That's the one place I didn't even check yet. We are going to check the desks, because I'm not having them have a kid right now, so I want to see this kind of stuff. Okay, that's pretty cute. And then they have a basic off-balanced one, but they have a basic, you know, basic like that. Nice sheep. And then the toys. So a lot of toys for them. But yeah, that's all they really have for the kiddos. They have a lot of the books. I might have a bookshelf in here to add. But in this little, like, far corner. Okay. Alright. So, now we're going to go over to the painting. Oh, they do have new stuff. Okay, they have a nice little workout area. Alright. I am going to get a specific easel, though. So just hold on. Let me go to my kits. It's in the kit. I love the Artist Studio one, because it's just, oh my gosh, it's a dream. If you have not gotten the kit, you, like, no joke, you should get the kit. I can't even put words to describe how good it is. And it comes with lots of stuff, too. So, like, they don't just come with the painting easel. It's just all I usually use. But if you were to have a basement of just painting, you could literally fill a basement with all the items that it comes with for painting. So it's literally like a basement type kit, but I always just use it as basic. But use it to its full extent. Get your money's worth. Like it literally has a drop, literally has a backdrop like this, paint splatters as rugs. Like they have crazy amount of stuff. So if you get this pack, and I think you should get this kit. If you get this kit, get your money worth. Use it in the in your basement, where you can actually use a lot of the stuff that it comes with. Because trust, it's gonna be worth it if you do that. Oh, the one thing I do want to add though, and it might fit on that table, is the tablet, because that's also how they can paint via just through electronics, which means it makes them be able to basically paint anywhere, which I'm a huge fan of. So yeah, we're definitely going to be using that. Alright, that gives that more room. Okay, so that's their room. That's their room. Now I need to do a rug. Alright, put it at the edge of the bed. I think that's a really good spot. They got anything new here that they didn't tell me about? Nope. Okay, so that is my house. So let's get into gameplay real quick. So let's see what all we can do as a werewolf. So this kind of works very similar to the fairy pack, the vampire pack, the like every occult has the same type of thing. This is also very, very similar, not very different at all, but very, very similar to the magic one. Because I think if you have them wolf out too much, it can actually lead to death. I think that's the same thing in the magic one, is if you have them lose so much magic and use so much magic at a time and overload, that can actually run to failure and die. So I think it's the same thing, but there's different abilities that you can do for it. So they give you ability points straight up. That's something different. They can sleep anywhere. That's like the fairy. They give you where you can sleep anywhere. Other sims, they like to intimidate other sims for fun. They like to do wolf naps. I mean, they can sleep anywhere. Territory making, leave a mark leave a mark behind. Scavenger, dig up lots of treasure and artifacts. Personal grooming, licks away the dirt. I think I want to do licks away the dirt. And we're going to do that. These are the abilities I think we can already do. Are available at any tier, and they don't require any extra ability points. So these are just stuff that we can already do. Unlocked by reading werewolf related literature. So we can do Lunar, reading the ancient werewolf writings. Werewolf menace, enjoy scaring sims and feel no guilt about it. So these are things that we can just do without having to get extra points. Like, these are stuff that we have to do certain things for in order to get unlocking it. Unlocked by reaching Delta rank. So there's obviously some sort of Delta rank. Let me see real quick. It's probably not going to be a career, because that doesn't make any sense if it's a career. I mean, if it is, it's okay, but I'm just saying like that wouldn't make any sense. I could be totally wrong on that, though. Yeah, nothing. I knew it. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Of course, it doesn't make any sense. Has to experience transformation. I thought they already eloped. I guess they didn't. Just elope immediately. I thought they already did that, but, I guess they didn't. Alright, they did it. They are now... Whoa, my bad. Alright, they are now officially together. I do need to work up their friendship level, because that is something they're not at. But, yeah, so they can kind of do everything now. Sorry, I did not mean to, pull up her profile there. Okay, so Howl, I guess. Let me see kind of what they have to offer. So, can we, do anything different as a werewolf, Can we do anything different? Or can we not? I mean, it's cool if we can, but I'm just saying. A lot of it's, favorable. Werewolves. Okay, favorably compare werewolves to vampires, point out downsides of vampires. So, it's basically like they can talk dirty about vampires. They can, say, werewolves are cooler, these are downsides to being a vampire, that's a new thing. I never saw that they could trash talk other areas, so that's very, very cool. Did not see that coming. I definitely love it. Let me try to see what all I can do about this, because I wanted him to bite her, but I don't know if she needs to request it, or if she can just bite me, or he can just bite her. They might need to level it up, which I completely understand. Yeah, Luca has to experience a transformation first. How do I make him do transformation? Hold on. Scratch. Can I scratch to make him turn in to a vampire? I mean, to make him do werewolf kind of stuff. Can I not? You know what I mean? Like, what all can I do just straight off the bat? Alright. Oh, I didn't mark anything yet. Personal grooming. And we are going to do that. Okay, I didn't even select the abilities yet. Alright, how do I... Running, ferocious, and... Okay, so... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out because this is new for me as well as it is new for you guys. Okay, so this is everything that I can do. So, groom himself. Let's see what all he can do. Werewolf, mark territory. Alright. So we're going to kind of travel the world because I'm very, very lost. He doesn't need to worry. She doesn't need to worry, sorry. She doesn't need to worry about traveling anywhere. Because she's not a werewolf yet. He's the only werewolf. So I want to make sure. Alright. Let's go to the library because they probably have. I probably could have purchased it at home, which I know. But I think there's ways to get it into the other groups and stuff like that. Alright, let's see if we can intimidate her by being mean. Alright, so let's do mean and let's do malicious. Okay. So there's ways to work it. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. Hold on. Because they're probably not even going to have it, which I didn't even think about. But they're probably not even going to have it other than... Yeah, they're probably not even going to have it. So, let me open this. Yeah. Okay. Is there a way to get those books? Because those books are needed. I think they got a lot more stuff to do here, though, than other areas. Like, they even got, like, a downstairs and everything. So, they have, I think, a lot more areas here than others. Okay. So, let me see if I can get it just by purchasing it. I feel like that's the most simplest route to go. There are probably other ways and stuff like that to work it. But for me, this is the only really way to kind of understand what to do. So just let me real quickly purchase, and then I can go ahead and purchase a. Alright, I finally found purchasing books. That's apothecary. Okay, so that's not. I thought that was like the werewolves, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found it straight away. But they always have so many things tucked under like everything. So let me just real quickly try to find it. Alright, this is all I could find. So let me go ahead and make him travel again. A lot of traveling, I know. Okay, so let's go to bar because that's the closest area to these. And I think that houses people that can kind of tell me what to do and help me out here as a werewolf. So just give me like 5 minutes, 5 seconds. I don't know. I ain't good with telling time. Give me how many seconds you think I can handle this for. Okay, finally. Where are you at? I'm like, where are you at? Okay, so let's see. I don't really care about those right now. What I care about is this little sanctuary where I can see people. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Only werewolves. I know. So he has to unlock his werewolf ability to be able to transform. So sniff and introduce. Go. Like sometimes you gotta like yell at your Sims just to make them understand what you want them to do. So can we like be friendly, like kind of like ask like, hey, what are the ropes of being a werewolf? No. I love this, but it is very hard to communicate with anybody because I don't really know what to say to make them, I don't really know where to go is what I'm saying, to make them like, oh, gotta do this, gotta do that. Okay, here's a little get together. Here you go. Currently somewhere else. Well, can he go here? Can he go where I'm telling him to go? Oh, another werewolf! Another werewolf! Stop! Another werewolf! Another werewolf! Sniff to introduce. Go. Don't act like I didn't see you. Stop it! Don't act like I didn't see you! Werewolf pack! He's part of the werewolf pack. Okay, go. Can you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course he's too far because you wouldn't go when I was telling you to go. Like, don't get me wrong, I love The Sims, but sometimes they are like the incredibly most stupid people I've ever met. Like, literally sometimes the most stupidest people I've ever met. I love The Sims, but like, stupidest people sometimes. You couldn't have gotten him when you're all the way over there? You couldn't have just ran your stupid little feet and your legs all the way to him when he was there from where you were at? It wasn't that far. Had to like force him to come over here. Okay, can we ask him? Okay, ask to befriend. So let me ask real quick. And since he's a werewolf, let me try to ask him questions about... Okay, there's the leader, Rocky. Roy Oklo. Okay, can we go ask him anything else about werewolves? Werewolf. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna go over here. It's working, but I need to find the leader. Stupid leader. Where's the leader? Roy something, like Roy. But there is over here that I been wanting to see. But I don't know. Maybe we're getting too ahead of ourselves. I want to try and see how to become a werewolf first. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is incredibly complicated to figure out right now. But I don't end this video here. This is going to be a long video to have to edit. It's already going to be a long video to edit. So, good luck, future me. That's going to edit this video. Good luck. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And bye. Drinking all this coffee.